Have you ever been to a concert and you have the headliner as one of the openers? No, me either. But that's what we have right now as we're starting off with a bang. I thought this was going to start slowly. I thought it was going to be, players, maybe some athletic staff here and there, training. Nope, I've had back-to-back women's head basketball coach and men's now head basketball coach. So Coach Burke is here with me, and I think the word I would use based on what I know and what I found would probably be legacy. And I say that simply because, Coach, you came to Skidmore. This was your first head coaching gig. So you had spent time in the staff on, I believe it was the Naval Academy and with Cornell.
Right.
So, Coach, when you came to Skidmore, did they, seek you out, or did you apply to them when you saw the opening, or and when Skidmore came knocking, what drew you to that opportunity?
First off, I want to say thanks for having me, buddy. It's my pleasure to be here.
Yeah, no worries.
One of the things that goes unappreciated is you around here and what you do for
I don't know.
Well, no, I mean that because what you do for our teams, we generally do appreciate it, and people don't realize the effort and energy it goes. I know it's a passion for you and it's what you love to do, but it doesn't come without a lot of hard work. And I'm glad you got this format here now to kind of express yourself even more and get into it. But
Yeah, it took me a little bit, but I finally got it. I wanted to do this 5-6 years ago,
Yeah.
but it got me into it. So we're here.
Rome wasn't built in a day, as they
No,
say.
that's
right?
true.
So no, to get there, but I do appreciate it and everything you do. But yeah, it was a crazy story. I had been a Division I assistant for 10 years, and we helped build the Cornell program when I was there. And a couple years after I left, that's when they made their Sweet 16 run,
Nice.
which, as you know, for an Ivy League school is really hard to do. I think it's only been done once or twice, maybe ever.
I think didn't Yale have a decent run
Yale
a couple
had a
years
decent
ago?
run, but I don't know that they've made it to the Sweet 16. And then I took a job at Navy. It was an opportunity to move up in my career and be the number one guy there. And just it's a different dynamic. And was there for 6 years and decided, as I was getting older, at that point I was 35, 36. I said I wanted to be a head coach.
I thought you were that now.
Yeah,
No?
I don't really look that way.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
I decided I wanted to be a head coach and do conversations with my wife. We didn't limit it to Division I, Chris. We
Okay.
talked about going to the right fit more than anything else. I did some Division I interviews as a head coach, and they didn't work out. And Skidmore became available, and oddly enough, a good friend of mine, Izzy Metz, who is now the head coach at Wilkes.
Yep, I've heard
Used
the
to be
name.
the head coach at Hobart back in the day. We had worked together at Cornell for a couple years. And he called me and said, "Look, man, I know Division I is on your radar, but this would be a great chance Division III wise because this school has not done much from a basketball perspective. And I always thought, having gone there and played, that if the right guy got the job, they could flip this thing and really make it into a national contender." So it was one of those things, Chris. I put in my resume, and me and Gail had a conversation. And I think I remember she telling me there was probably 100 and some candidates for the job.
Wow. Okay.
And she narrowed it down. And I got on the plane, and it was funny when I got on the plane at BWI to come up here. I said to my wife, I said, I got no idea what I'm getting into.
So this is coming from Navy.
This is coming from
Okay,
Navy.
I'd say you just drive here from Cornell. Okay. All right.
This is coming from Navy. So I got on a plane, and I said to my wife, I have no idea what I'm going up to see, but let's give it a crack. And it went from that to when I got back on the plane to go home 24 hours later, I called her and I said, "Look, I'll be upset if I don't get it because this is a perfect opportunity for me to build the kind of program I want to build and the culture I want to build, and we can get this done here." So,
I mean, coaching was something you knew you wanted to do?
oh yeah.
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 Okay.
I mean, it was when I got out of college, I went to Ursinus. It's very similar to Skidmore.
That's in Pennsylvania, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. And they played at Centennial, which is super competitive. I was a basketball and baseball player there.
Okay.
I tried another job when I first got out, and I'm like, this is not for
Not what I
me.
want to do. Okay.
This is not my passion. So I got started coaching high school the first 2 years at my alma mater, Bishop Eustace in Jersey. Went with it, did a couple years as Division II. Then I got the Division I gigs, and we ended up here. And it's been one heck of a run. And it's been a lot of fun. Great players, great assistants that I've been able to hire. And more importantly, and I always say this, it's more about the culture and family that we built here.
I mean, I still remember when you got on the mic.